Hey, welcome to PrudentView. I'm here to talk about churches and government aid. I'm going to keep this one short, man, because there's so much to say about churches, and I'll touch on churches at different times as well. So let me just keep this one short. It's about churches and the aid that they receive from our government. Now, what really pisses me off is the fact that churches need to help their community. They do. They really do. I know there's a lot of money ministries out there, and they really don't care. But they need to stop with their non-caring attitudes, and they really need to start helping their communities. I say start helping their communities. Well, a lot of these churches do help, in certain ways. But when it comes down to it, they really don't. They really don't fucking help. All the money that they raise through their congregation is money that's being spent on their own salaries and on their own projects. I mean, it's very rare to see those monies going to people in need, and that's a sad situation. I mean, here's a test that I advise you to do. Just pretend that your family is struggling. Maybe your family became homeless. Maybe you need, your children got sick. Just make up some very sad scenario, and you need some money. You need funds right away in order to help your family get through this hard time. Contact your local churches. Yeah, contact your local churches. Go through the phone book and call around, man, and explain the situation and say, look, I need some money to take care of these certain bills so that my family, it doesn't become homeless, or so that I can pay for this medication, and see what they do. 10 to 1, you're going to be referred to some other agency, most likely a government agency. Now, you might be referred to a private agency as well. If you are, then go ahead and call that private agency. But before you call any of the referrals that a church gives you, ask them straight out if they can help you. Now, usually what they'll tell you is that their government funding has all been spent. Try again later. Try back in the spring. Try back in the winter. Try back next year when our government funds are replenished. What? What the hell is that? A church has to use government funds to help its community? Why can't they fucking take a special fucking, what is it called? Collection. A special collection for you. Why can't they do that? What the fuck, dude? A small church, maybe they're struggling, but there's a lot of big churches out there. They have hundreds of members in their congregation, sometimes even thousands. Imagine if there's 1,000 members in a congregation. If they all gave $1 just for a special cause, there you go. That might help you get out of your mess. But no, they can't do that. They're not going to help you unless they have government funds. Wow, some benevolence right there, huh? Those are tax dollars. Those are tax dollars that they received from the government, man. When you think about church, you think about them helping people because they care, because they love. That the person, the secretary, the church secretary, if you needed gas money, she wouldn't even pull $2 out of her own purse to give you. Oh my fucking God. Wow. So I'm very disappointed, that these churches receive all these tax benefits, and they don't really help the community. The government's helping the community. not the churches. So that's just something to think about, man. Go ahead and try the experiment. And also, earlier I mentioned you might be referred to a private institution. Well, go ahead and give them a call. They'll probably tell you the same thing that the churches say. Oh, we don't have enough government funding. Now, if they do have enough, if you caught them at the time where they do have funds available to help, then yeah, they're going to help you. But, wow, that sucks. You know what I mean? Because it's not them who's helping you, right? It's the government. And they're just a disbursement center for the government who's really helping you. Wow. So these fucking churches, they don't give a fuck about you. They really don't. Because if they did, they'd pull money from their own pockets. They'd take up a special collection for you. And they would really help you. They wouldn't rely solely on government funds as the sole determination as to whether they can help you or not. They would find a way to help you. Now, if you're one of those churches, or if you belong to one of those churches that I'm talking about, then fuck you too. Why don't you, as a member of one of those churches, find out, first of all, if your church is greedy. And if they are, I want you to publicly condemn them. Yeah, that's what you need to do. All right. So that's food for thought. Please leave your comments, whether they're good, they're bad, or indifferent. All right. Have a great day.